Hey, all my Sagittarians, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of October. And we're going to start off here by pulling a card from the Wisdom of the Tao. And what this is going to represent is what the Creator wants you to know just about the overall energies for the entire month of October. Just what they want you to know about what October is all about. All right, Creator, what do you want our Sagittarians to know about their beautiful month of October? Okay, nope, not those. I don't know why I feel so excited for October for you. It just feels like this, maybe it's just your Sagittarian energy, but it feels like Shazam. And you got the Moon card. I'll show you that and then I'll read it. And so it says, you are wandering between a jubilant world of fantasy and reality. All is not as it seems. Enjoy the sensuality and sensitivity that the current energy brings. Yet the heightened emotions may not be stable, so avoid making big decisions at this time. So that's the energy that I was feeling, just like, wow! And especially the moon. And I really feel, because the moon's coming up for you, pay real close attention to the full moon that is going on and just how it impacts your specific sign in the month. October, I believe the full moon is in Aries, which also makes total sense. It's a fire energy, Aries, burning energy, which you're also a fire sign, so you're feeling that, and you're just feeling all this sensuality and this sensitivity, and feeling, letting all your emotions are just on fire. But I feel like with your Sagittarian energy, that combination is so focused on the joyful side of things that you're like, I'm so happy I could just spit, kind of, feeling about it. And which is great, but like I said, just don't make decisions based on when you're high on all those emotions. Enjoy it, but don't make any decisions during that time. So October is a good month to enjoy life and not make decisions about life. And what I normally do, at least up to this point on my monthly readings, is I take a tarot deck and I split out the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. These will represent 4 different parts of your life, of your being. But for the major arcana, this is going to represent, like this card did, just what overall energies the Creator wants you to know about for the month of October. So we'll see what's going on here. Creator for Sagittarians. What else do you want them to know about this amazing, powerful, joyful, crazy? It's like crazy love. Crazy love. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes total sense because you got the Magician card here, which is about your infinite self, because you have the infinity symbol here, and you're seeing just all these possibilities, all this amazing. It's like just magical, right? I mean, that's what the Magician is all about. You have everything you need. So you've got your cups and your wands and your pentacles and your swords. You've got all 4 parts of your being that we're going to talk about here, because those are those 4 suits, and that you have everything you need, and you're seeing things from a higher perspective because you're seeing it, with this infinity symbol here, so you're connecting to above. And it's like you have this, I happen to have a magic wand right here. You have this magic wand that you're pointing to the heavens and receiving beautiful, beautiful messages and energy, and it's flowing through you out into the world. So you're pretty much being like a lightning rod during this month of October. That's just like jubilee, excitement, and joy. So definitely, because the Empress comes after this, which she is the one that interacts so well with the moon. So you have this beautiful Magician, High Priestess energy that's coming for you in the month of October. Your connection to the higher realms, but you're living it up in the physical realm too. You're bringing all that energy and bringing it out into the world. So yeah, people will definitely, Sagittarians, usually people see you as this happy, uplifting person, a lot of jovialness and smiles and laughter. But this is like you on steroids during the month of October. So if people say you're a lot to handle during the month, that's okay. Don't quench it. The world needs you to do that during the month of October. And then we're going to move into the 4 suits. So the first one we're going to look at is the Wands, which is the fire element, which is, of course, your element. And that's usually your spark, your drive, your ambition, your inspiration. But for this reading, it's going to represent your spiritual side and zero in on that. And so this is going to be what the Creator wants you to know about your spiritual adventure during the month of October. All right, Creator, so for our Sagittarians, what do you want them to know about their spiritual side, their spiritual adventure for October? I'm sure there's going to be like a lightning bolt in here with energy blowing up all over the place. There you go. Shazam! Yeah, you got the 2 of Wands. And so this is, a beautiful, usually this means, what are you planning for the future? Making plans. And so you're going to get a lot of inspiration for things in the future, which this talked about, right? That you're going to get all these ideas. And here's the crystal ball. So you're looking into the future. Again, a lot of moon energy around that, a magician energy. So like this eyeball looking back at you, or you looking into the crystal ball. So making plans is totally based on that inspiration and what you're doing there. I almost feel like this is like, I saw these as like a TV, the old TV antennas that old TVs used to have to get the 5 channels that were there, and this is about zeroing in and communicating to the other side to see what's possible, to see what plans you want to do, but don't take action on those plans. You can definitely make plans in October, but no action, is what I'm feeling, because those plans might be like so inspired by the fun, happy-go-lucky feelings that you're having that you might bite off more than you can chew. So it's good. I really feel like in November, which November 22nd, I think around November 20th, 21st to December 20th, around there, is the Sagittarian birthday season, right? So it's during that time, I think, where you get your balance back, and then you start making your action and solidifying your plans. But let's take a look here with these chakra cards and just see what other message the Creator has regarding your spiritual adventure. And this will be like, what energies are you going to be bringing in, or what energies can assist you with this? Beautiful. I just see like this bright city, it's like you're just like, wow. All right, so Creator, what else for Sagittarians? What do I want to know about their spiritual adventure? Okay. And you've got family. Oh, look, see, this is definitely Sagittarian energy. It's, monkeying around, but really connecting to your higher family, the family on the other side. You have this huge community of beings of unconditional love and light that are always there for you. You're never alone, so you can definitely open up and communicate with them, with this antenna, with this crystal ball, with the moon, with the magician. I mean, this is all about a huge, fiery, spiritual just month. It's just, I'm just amazed. And this is the root chakra, so it's getting down to the roots of your being. And you got all this red going on. It says you've pulled this card into your awareness today to let you know the energy of your ancestors is surrounding you. It's a powerful time for healing family wounds and dissolving any ancestral karma. It has been understood for thousands of years that we carry through our bloodlines old patterns and karma from those family members who walked before us. And just like some physical issues can be handed down the family line, so can emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. There's a big chance that any challenges you are going through at this time could be connected in some way to family karma. So take a moment to tune in and ask where this pattern or challenge is coming from. You can do this by quieting the mind and taking some time to be still and to listen. Once you identify the root of the issue, you can simply light a candle and have a conversation in your mind with that family member. See yourself handing back the issue to this ancestor. They place this energy into their heart where it transmutes into something positive, and then they hand it back to you. So transformation too with this magician, right? Now place it in your heart for healing. Allow this energy to release you from this karma as you now receive the love, the wisdom, and guidance from your ancestors. Family is an integral part of life. We're born into these little tribes for a reason. We learn big lessons of unconditional love through the interactions and challenges with family. This card can also indicate that you may have been experiencing a conflict with the family unit, and it's now time for resolution. This card could also be a sign that a family member who has passed is with you, guiding and supporting you from the other side. A powerful way to connect to our ancestors is through the energy of trees. Take a moment to sit in nature with your favorite tree and open yourself to hear the whispers of wisdom from your ancestors, the ones who have walked this path before you. And the affirmation for this card is, I am at peace and at one with my family. So beautiful. I love that connection to your ancestors. And definitely during this period, and I would definitely, again, look into that Aries moon. But around the full moon is and also the new moon for you is when the veil is very thin. The new moon, it's darker. There's not as much activity going on for you, and your emotions aren't at this heightened place. So it's a good time to connect during the new moon that happens in the month of October. And then the full moon, you're going to be so full of so much energy. Whatever emotion you're feeling around the full moon is just going to be like out of this world, expanded and intensified. But if you can calm yourself during that and get into a place where you're focused in on unconditional love and laughter and joy and peace, then you can also, that's the frequency at which all the angels and all our guides and all our loved ones on the other side and our ancestors, that's the frequency at which they speak. And so when we get up to that frequency, we can hear messages clearly. So that is for you. Next, we move into the Pentacles, which is the earth element. And so this is going to represent your physical adventure during the month of October. So that's the bodies that are present in your life, the circumstances, the money, the finances, and your physical body as well. It's everything in this physical stage that we're on, what the Creator wants you to know about it. So, Creator, for our Sagittarians, what do you want them to know for October about their earthly physical world? What's going on with them? Or do you want them to know about what's happening? Nope, they said not those. We'll make it very clear. Okay, thank you. Just have to listen. That's all I have to do. Yep, you got the Innocence of Pentacles, which this represents like the Page of Pentacles. And so this brings a couple messages. Of course, this is new opportunities, new things coming your way. And again, opportunities that are coming, be very hesitant and careful. Don't make decisions around these new opportunities when you're at your high points. calm down, and then you can make decisions and trust your gut in making decisions. But don't, it's the big message that I'm hearing is it's not a time to make decisions, it's a time to make plans. So if opportunities come up, then you can definitely look into them, but to make the decision on them, I would wait until November, based on what I'm hearing with all these cards. And the Innocence of Pentacles, in addition to being new opportunities, the innocence, as you can see, it's a little calf, and so it represents also this feeling of going back to when you were a little child, when, that's where the new possibilities and not feeling restricted was. When you're like, let's say, maybe 2 years old, and before you're hearing bad boy, bad girl, good boy, good girl, and, all this praise and punishment to get us to adhere to what everyone else wants us to live by. Before we have that, all those rules, we just feel like the whole world is open wide, or before you're told that your dream doesn't make sense, right? Young little girls, I want to be, a princess or a doctor. Young little boys are like, I want to be a fireman, or, an alien. I want to be an alien. It's like people, have all these beliefs on the outside, and that's what suppresses us and quenches and squelches, I guess is a better word, our dreams. And this card is about going back before all that, to where you felt like anything is possible and I can live my dream. What is my dream? What dream do I want to have? And that's what this is about, is this beautiful coming back to that. Yes, blowing up. And I imagine during October with all this burning energy, it's like probably, you're not even seeing any red flags at this point. You're just like, anything is possible. And that is also why they're saying, just like, don't make any decisions, dream big, blast away all barriers and look at your life. If I could do anything, what would I do? But don't do anything, don't take any action on it. It's about dreaming and then setting yourself free, because that's what's going to help you with what's coming in November for you. We're also going to get clarification here from this Native Spirit Oracle deck and see what else the Creator wants you to know about your physical adventure in October. All right, Creator, what else? What else do you want our Sagittarians to know? Okay, I feel like this is the one. Right here. You got Medicine Bag. Beautiful card here. And so let's take a look and see what message comes on here for you. Yeah, so it says, gather your resources, be discerning. Vast inner power is growing in your life. Step back and let it grow. There are times to shine brightly for all to see, and there are also times to choose carefully who sees your true self. Choose wisely. Do not make hasty decisions. So right in line with what we've been talking about, hold your horses. Ride the horses, but hold your horses. Don't take them out of, the horse ranch, but run around all the horse ranch all you want. If it doesn't feel right, hold back. You're protected from any less than positive outside influences. Your capacity and potential are growing in leaps and bounds. And the Native Spirit for this card wants you to know that it's traditional in indigenous cultures to carry a medicine bag or medicine bundle as a form of protection, and also as a way to access your personal power through the sacred objects that are held there. The items in the medicine bag each contain potent qualities that allow one's abilities to magnify and also help one commune with the Creator. As your power grows, take time to protect it. Just as you protect a seedling in the early months, and then later, once it's an established tree, it can withstand the storms of time. Protect your growing power, and it will become as mighty as an ancient oak. And these cards come with a journey. If you so feel inclined and it resonates with you, you can do this in October. It says, consider obtaining or creating your own medicine bag or bundle. Put objects in it that are meaningful to you and make you feel strong and vital when you look at them or hold them. Traditionally, one's medicine bag was not worn for display, but often hidden from view or kept in a sacred place. So, yeah, definitely a great message about your abilities, about surrounding and gathering your potent, powerful things in your life and gathering them together. But I like, again, this consistent message that we've been getting. Don't move, hold back. Hold back. Then we move into the Swords suit, which represents the mind. So your thoughts, your belief, your mental, like your mindsets, your attitudes. And so this will be what your mental adventure is for the month of October. Okay, creative for Sagittarians. What do you want them to know about their mental adventure? Okay. Now you got the Seven of Swords. And I like the Seven of Swords because, it looks like the little bandit. It's like, what of your mindset, what of your thinking, how are you deceiving yourself? How are you fooling yourself? What thoughts and beliefs and those things? And it's a good time to reflect on those. Again, with all this flooding out of everything that you're getting, this is a good indication that you're going to have a ton of thoughts. You're going to have, your hands are going to be full, but, because literally his little paws are full with, he's got two swords. He's trying to make a decision, but there is this message of that how you're perceiving something isn't quite as clear as it needs to be for you to make a clear, educated decision. So when it comes to these, again, with all this holding off on making decisions, this definitely is about that there's some deception and some information that you have during the month of October. And so when there's decisions to make, proceed very cautiously and very carefully as you move forward, questioning your thoughts and your beliefs about what's happening. How are you perceiving things? And if you're not sure on the information that you're having, it's this big thing of ask your ancestors, ask your I know it doesn't ask these guys but really the higher beings on the other side who have the higher view of this perspective of our life, ask them, because they will bring clarity, they will bring you answers, they will bring you truths, capital T truths into the situation. And wait, because things are going to unfold. And your gut, with all this energy and with this moon energy and your magician, and all this that's happening, your gut is going to be talking to you majorly. And so trust that gut and go, I really want more information. I really want to hold off on this. I'm going to dig in for some more information. And if someone's pressuring you for an answer, then the answer is no, right? Because if they want you to say yes, there's something afoot there. And so if they're pressuring you to make a decision, then the answer is no. And then, you'll sometimes amazingly see that suddenly the time frame opens up to give you more time, because you didn't give them the yes they wanted. They want you to give you the time. Because when you do an absolute no, then no, I don't want to do it then. Well, wait, we'll take some more time and think about it. It's like, interesting that. And then we're going to pull some cards here from the numerology deck. Just see what else the Creator wants you to know about your mental adventure for October. All right, Creator, what else do you want our Sagittarians to know about this mental adventure in October? Yep, spirituality. So number 77, and I really, it's a very powerful number. And so I really feel like when I was talking about, because this is the 7 of Swords, so it's like in making these decisions, definitely consult your spiritual posse to get clarification on answers on what you should do. I mean, definitely don't trust the physical world at this point, and don't trust, you've got all this flooding energy and everything, and you're excited, and you're like, oh my God, that sounds so exciting. Well, here's a sign here. Well, let's hold off on that. I'm excited about it, but I need it to simmer, and you're okay to change your mind if the information that you get isn't, no longer making you excited about it. But this card indicates a need to enhance your connection to the divine, to improve your relationship with yourself, as well as your quality of life. You're not a human being having a spiritual experience. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And your relationship with Source, the Creator, with God, is your path to inner peace. When you find your way to God, you find your way back home. And by selecting this card, you're being encouraged to celebrate and strengthen your relationship with the divine in whichever way you choose. You may opt for prayer, meditation, chanting, yoga, or periods of silence and contemplation. Perhaps quiet time in nature is, or going on a retreat, or attending a place of worship is something you prefer. It doesn't matter which option you choose, for there's no right or wrong. Only you can know your ultimate path to God. So you're being urged to communicate with your lost loved ones, spirit guides, and angels, and ask for assistance when required. No request goes unanswered, and no request is too big or small. And the affirmation for this card is, my relationship with the divine is my path to inner peace. So, perfect. Can't add to that. That just fit everything we were just talking about. All right. And then lastly, we're going to move into the cups, which is the water. And this was air element. I forgot to mention that. This is the water element. So you've got fire, earth, air, and water. And water is our emotion. So this will be your emotional adventure during the month of October. What does the Creator want you to know about your emotional adventure? It's a little bit on fire, I think. Let's see what else the Creator wants you to know. In addition, between that, you're going to be this bubbling brook of joy and light and happiness. Yeah. And you got the 2 of Cups here. And sometimes this means like new levels of love and relationship, but I really feel, especially with what you're talking about with this and this, and kind of the moon and the magician, all of it kind of is this connection to your higher self. And so one is your human side of yourself, and the other is your higher spiritual self, that powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And so this is this joining together where you're walking hand in hand with your human side along with your spiritual side, and you have this beautiful bond where one's not trying to kill the other. There's not this conflict. It's this beautiful feeling the love from above. And definitely during this month, you're definitely feeling love, on the physical realm, and from the spiritual realm too. You just feel, again, just bubbling up. You just feel, two hearts connected, beating as one. You just feel like this, like you're one with everything, and you don't have a care in the world, is what I'm feeling like the majority of your month feels like. We're also going to pull one final card here from these, the Soul's Journey cards, and just see what else the Creator I want you to know, just this will zero in on your emotional side normally, but it is the last card for this reading. So we'll see what the final message from the Creator is. But yeah, it's just, I can't help grinning, just feeling the energy that you're going to have during the month. It's just overjoyed. And that word doesn't even match it. It's just, Shazam. All right, Creator, what's your final message here for this reading for Sagittarians? Okay, there we go. And there you have it. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. And you got the little happy Buddha in the middle. And we'll read from the book here too, but I don't even know if we need to. That kind of just sums it up. You're just going to be laughing it up. There are definitely parts of life that require your serious attention, but you have to learn to have fun. Don't neglect things that bring you joy or make you laugh. Besides the health benefits of to your physical body, your emotional and mental bodies reap huge rewards from the art of joy. Seek out the people who make you feel good about being alive. Avoid cynicism and pessimism. Also look at your cup as being half full instead of half empty. Your cups. The endless chatter of this physical dimension can seep into your conscious mind, so do your best to listen to happy music, read soul-enriching fiction, and be wary of movies or TV shows that can darken your mood. Happy people attract happy people. And I pretty much sums up your entire month. Happy, 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 humor, overjoyed. And don't take action on plans. Don't let that joy, make you make decisions that take away your joy later. Because live in the moment. Don't make, like it says, you can make plans, but don't finalize plans and take action on plans during the month of October. Just enjoy it. It's going to be beautiful. Because obviously this, but each and every second of your day, especially October, you're going to be feeling it. You are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and I love you too. You have an amazing, amazing October. I don't see how you can't. And I'm sure I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful October, you happy people. You take care.